Alright guys, I'm back with an update that I told y'all I would have for this G35 that I've owned for about 9 months. It is finally on the ground and running and driving. I had some issues with some of, well, for one, I had an issue of it not turning off. So that was one of my issues that I had to actually get solved, was to figure out why it didn't turn off, but it would run perfectly fine. It just would not turn off with the button. So the first thing I figured out was, well, I hit up a buddy and he told me that it could be a wheel speed sensor or an ABS, because he just put a motor, and he also has, I think, an 08, my buddy Jason. It's either an 07 or 08, but it's the same shit. Brock also has an 07 as well. But so what I did figure out is that you hold the button for 10 seconds and it does shut off. But what I also found out, if everything is working fine and you hold the 10 seconds, you turn it back on and then you turn it back off right away. And if it turns off right away, you're good. Everything is good. Alright, so let me go back. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I had to do, and you guys remember I was talking about a clutch line that I had to get out of the car, and if I couldn't get it out, that I had to pull the tranny. So I got it out without pulling out the tranny. I used some good old snappy tools. So what I did was, actually, here's the old slave. I actually picked it out. I just pulled the clip with the fucking picks and popped that bitch out. Got the old line out and everything. Here's the old line. But I also, while I was doing that, just trying to take out the line, I broke the other line to the chassis, so I also had to get that. So I went on to Z1. They actually sell the hard line to the chassis, the clutch line, and the boot. I was actually missing the boot, so I got that. So that's all good. Sealed back up with the boot properly how it should. Then remember, I was having issues trying to get this axle. I was trying to get this damn axle out. If y'all seen it in the last video, you'll probably see it again. I'll tell Jake to put a little script in. We had the fucking jaws of fucking life on this damn thing. It was insane just to see it. But it's done. It is finally done, and it's on the ground, as you can see. I did order wheel spacers. Wheel spacers will be involved, and it looks so good. I already have put some on here, test fitted everything. Looks good, because right now we are sunk in really bad. But it doesn't look bad at all, and it's on the ground. So, another thing is, I did find a bumper. It's on Marketplace, but I don't know. We'll see. Still looking for a bumper, though. Hit me up if you can find a bumper. Super mint in this color would be sick. But I found that one on Market too. Got the exhaust done. Everything is pretty much done, and it runs and drives. Sounds healthy. This chassis does have 292,000 miles on it, and it still looks pretty decent in shape. It's a bit rusty for, a northern car. What do you expect? You know what I mean? What do you expect? But for a 52,000 K motor, it literally has 52,136 or 5, but 52,000 miles on this bitch now versus 290. It's not bad. She rolls good. I already got 10 miles on it. Tune is all good. She's got balls of steel. This thing rips. But it's just a sweet little daily just to play around with. Nothing too special. Just gotta clean up the interior. It's pretty dirty. But yeah, stage 2 clutch in it. Got the bumper on. Everything is pretty much patting down. I've beat on it a little bit. It's raining here, so gotta do some skids. Everything seems to be properly okay for the most part. But I also, here's another issue. Once I figured out the push button issue and I was getting it up to temp, I started getting oil into the fucking coolant. So I was like, oh, fucking head gasket already. Just started the fucking thing, and I literally thought I was shit out of luck, and I was gonna have to be sorry. I was gonna have to contact JDM Motors to get this bitch out of here and get me a new one. But I found out, did a little research, and diagnosed all the bullshit. Oil cooler failed. So I did an oil cooler delete. Good thing I have the old motor. Took the oil filter, plug, so I can put a normal oil filter on it and run a delete line to where I need to, take out all the other bullshit lines that I didn't need, and now we're back in action. No oil in the coolant, and it's good. I don't know what to say. Like, here's the update. That's all I can say for this thing is just another G on the street. But potentially for sale. Maybe. Who knows? Hit me up with an offer. Runs and drives. It's tuned. So, but for the most part, it's gonna be my daily.